That's right. Be your own boss.
One of these days, I'm gonna get you to listen to music in the car.
Roger McGillicuddy speaks the music of my soul.
You are a different kind of cat, Eli.
What can I say? The world is full of uninteresting people, and I'm not going to be one of them.
Hello and welcome to A God is a Geek first look / preview / hands off, eyes on thing. My name's Adam Cook and I'm here with Lyle Carr. Hello, Lyle.
Hello, I'm here.
You are here, and you are here to talk about a game that whenever I mention it, I have a little bit of trouble with the name because the name itself is very simple, and if you're watching this video, you probably can tell what it is. It's Saints Row.
It is Saints Row.
Just
Yep.
Saints Row.
Saints Row on its own. I guess after this, it will be known as like Saints Row 2022, won't it? People will have to put the year after it to make it.
That's ruined it.
Has it? Oh no.
I went to like when this was first announced. I went to like a pre-briefing where they revealed this all. But you've now had like an extended. I was quite surprised when you told me how long they showed, much they showed of it. Because again, these things aren't. If they're hands on, it's different. But hands off, it's usually quite short. But you saw a significant amount of this game. I guess the quickest thing to do really is just to ask you to give us your sort of general feeling of what you saw.
Okay, so from what I saw and what the the people running through the footage were sort of telling us about the game, what this seems to be is it's a complete reboot of the Saints Row franchise, in that just in terms of them saying they're done with the story where they ended at the end of the crazy Saints Row 4 and then they get out of hell. They were like, that chapter's done. They just want to do something, they want to start all over again. And from what I saw of the game, it's very much more Saints Row, but I would say it's much more Saints Row 2 and 3. Somewhere in between 2 and 3 is what this game looks like. It looks like it's more grounded, but it's still...
It's dialed back, isn't it? It's dialed way back, because there's some of the stuff I've seen since the event that people will probably see in this video. Like, you could easily show footage of this game and you'd just go, well, that's just a third-person open-world game.
You
but
definitely
there's stuff
could.
like the wingsuit stuff and
the wingsuit
the helicopter combination car type stuff.
Yeah, the wingsuit I think was the highlight of the show, to be honest. So the wingsuit is, you fly around in a wingsuit. It's been in plenty of games before, but I think the real hook of the wingsuit seems to be that to get more air, you can basically just Goomba stomp pedestrians.
So I was wondering what was happening there. I saw a clip of this in the footage we got sent, and I was like, because I was expecting when the guy swoops down, I thought, well, there must be some sort of vent. But yeah, like you say, just seems to be smashing into a person.
Just smashing into a human to get more air. But, I mean, it just looks like a fantastic way to get around the world. And it's got that Saints Row silliness that, like, you really want from a Saints Row game. And, I mean, they really couldn't go more outrageous after the last game. I think everyone, even at the time, said Saints Row 4, like, you can't do more than this. You've done superpowers, you've gone to hell, you've done all this ridiculous shit. So, yeah, essentially, now they're dialing it back. It's an origin story now, so it's like there's like 4 friends. I think they can't pay the rent, so they decide to do some crime, and basically the Saints are formed, and they just carry on going to try and build up their reputation. And there's 3 rival gangs, but like the old Saints Row games, and you're just sort of trying to build up your whole sort of army, I guess, your gang army.
Did you get a sense of how far they're willing to? Because like the thing about rebooting this is, for me, is it means they can probably quite easily pull back, and then should it be successful enough to warrant God forbid it's called Saints Row 2, but let's just say it's called Saints Row 2 2025.
Yeah.
Start that build again, almost, because like some of the stuff I saw, the helicopter, the way they cut between. I mean, I presume it's co-op based.
It is co-op, yeah.
Okay.
It's co-op. It's drop-in, drop-out co-op. It's if you complete a mission in someone else's world, when you arrive to that mission in your world, it'll ask you if you want to skip it because you've already beaten it. So
that's a way of doing it.
It's a way of doing it. It's maybe not like the most elegant way, maybe, but like it's a really easy way of doing it, if you know what I mean. It's just saying you've done this content before, just skip it if you want to. But yeah, the co-op just looks like it's that really stupid open world fun that you'd want to have with your friends, like
Yes.
getting a helicopter and lifting up someone's car with a magnet and flying off with it while they're trying to drive. That's just that's what you want from Saints Row. If you're going to do Saints Row and co-op, you want to do the ridiculous stuff.
And of course, they've got is it Mayhem? What's it called? Like the insurance fraud thing.
Yeah. They've
is-
got Mayhem. They've basically got all these different like ventures and side hustles and stuff like that bring all the sort of like kind of mini games to make money that there have been in the Saints Row games before. So they've got all that sort of stuff. I think a really big thing that they focused on as well is they really want you to customize everything, and they want the customization to be awesome.
Yeah, it looks very customizable from your avatar to I presume the HQ where you can put statues and stuff. And
totally, yeah,
it does look like they've gone to town for that stuff.
Yeah, you collect all sorts of like props for your base. You know, as you go forward and do different side quests, you unlock new like cosmetics for your characters. You can customize all the different sort of members and levels of your gang. So you can dress all your grunts the same. You can decorate all their guns so everyone has like shiny pink neon guns that they fire, and you know, all that sort of crazy stuff. They even have it. They don't where your character isn't like set in stone at all. So literally you open your phone at any point in the game and you can just completely wipe your character and look like someone else. Like they're not caring about continuity. They're just saying, if you want to have fun and change on the fly whenever you want to, just do it. And it seems really cool. They've got a load of options, a lot of stupid options, which is what you'd want, really.
Yeah. It's kind of what you would hope for. I get it's weird because this is one of those games where like everything I've seen about it so far looks, you know, it looks entertaining and it looks fun, and the addition of co-op sort of thing, and it looks like it runs smoothly, but I kind of hopefully like the next stage is that we get to play it, because it's out soonish, right? I've forgotten the release date, but they haven't delayed it again, have they? This is just...
No, they haven't delayed it. No, I can't remember off the top of my head either. But
it's
no,
either August or October. There's so many game dates that have been moved around, but like, I wonder why they chose to not allow people to play this just yet, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It was because like from what I got to watch from all the footage and everything they showed, like it didn't look like it wasn't this polished thing that they could, you know, cut a chunk out of for someone to play. It seemed like it was very much in line for when the release is going to be. Like it doesn't feel like it's going to get pushed back or anything. It feels like they're well on the right track, and it's difficult because a game like this, like, it's hard because you sort of, you know what it's got. You from just watching it, it's like you watch someone driving a car down a street, and like, obviously the silly stuff and the wingsuit stuff like that is great, but like, unless you really get to play a game in this sort of open world driving around style, like, you just kind of need to get to grips with it, see how it all feels, don't you?
It's August 23 at the moment. The release date is set for Quiet Month at the moment. 2 Point Campus and Saints Row are out then. Both will push back, in fact, both to August. So, you know, the thing is, we've got E3 coming up, so, you know, by all means, that calendar could be a lot more full. But yeah, if you want to go and read some sort of more formal impressions, this is just a video to go alongside it. We do have a website, godisageek.com, so go there. You better read Lyle's, like I say, formal impressions. Patreon.com/godisageek if you want to support us via Patreon. If you look in the description, you'll see links to the Discord. There's plenty of ways for you to interact and get involved with all things God is a Geek and all things Lyle Carr in some ways, wouldn't you say, Lyle?
I definitely would say that, yes, and you should do that.
You should. Thanks for being here, Lyle. Appreciate your time.
It's been a blast.
And to everybody else, we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.